Hey guys, it's Brooke here from Saddlebrook Stables, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Schleich barn tour for February of 2022, so let's get on with the video. First, we're going to start off with our sign. It just says, "Welcome to Saddlebrook Stables," and this is also all my winter stuff, so I still have my Christmas lights up, but it's obviously not decorated for Christmas. We have some horse treats, and we have a broom and our dog Sadie. Over here, we have our wash doll with a bunch of snow in it because, you know, it snowed. And then there's a place to hook up your horse and a random towel. If we go over here, we have Warrior, my 1997 rearing Morgan gelding. He's literally my favorite Schleich ever, and I love him so much. He's just wearing this cute little blanket I made. So all the tack that these horses are wearing are made by me, just so if you guys are wondering. All of like the saddle pads and everything I have made. We have some food and some water, a water trough. There's this ice pond with a little like goose trying to do something with it. I don't know. We have this little random barn, and then we have a miniature Schleich made by Sugar Studios. I just make a miniature warrior. And then we have a neck rope and a little shrinky dink to show that this is his little paddock. And then there is a sign that does say, "Privately owned horses do not pet or feed," because this is our border barn. So let's go inside and let me turn on the lights because there are little lights in this barn. If we go inside, in this first stall, we have Greendale, the 2013 retired Fjord Stallion. He's pretty much just chilling. He's also wearing a blanket. He has a hay net, some feed, and a little jolly ball. This jolly ball is made by Mares and Minis, so is the other jolly ball in here. He's just chilling. He does have this halter hook outside of his stall with two of his halters. And of course, all the horses in here on their nameplates have information about them, contact information, a shrinky dink, and some ribbons. Over from him, we have Spike, the 2014 retired Frisian Stallion. He's just chilling. Of course, everything is outside of his stall. He has a little light fixture in his salt lick, and he's just chilling pretty much too, just watching Sundance. Over from them, we have Sundance's stall, which is empty obviously right now because he is in the cross ties. There is some of his saddle pads outside and a grooming box, and on this side, there's just a grooming box because the saddle's being used. And these two horses are owned by Megan, who's actually riding a different horse in the arena, but they have the same owner, and you guys will see Megan later in the video. But over here we have Johnny. He is a repaint done by me on the 2018 Morgan Stallion. I just call him a gelding because he's after a real horse I ride in real life that I absolutely adore, and I'll just pop up a picture in the corner. But here's kind of a better view of Johnny with his blanket on, so yeah. He has a salt lick and another jolly ball, and his owner is Brooke, aka miniature version of me, and she's riding someone else right now in the arena. And then there's just his saddle and bridle outside of his stall, and a grooming box. And of course, in the middle, we have Sundance, who's just getting his blanket off by his owner, May. And May is a repainted rider. I did on this rider, so it's a repainted, and her name is May. And Sundance is the retired 2007 Tennessee Walker Stallion, and I adore him. That's it for the main barn. If we go outside, there is some snow on the roof and some icy trees over there. If we go down the lane, here we have Addison riding Summer, the thoroughbred mare. I actually really don't like this mare. I don't know why she's here. My sister was messing with her, so she's just here. I really don't like her. I debate getting rid of her at some points. I don't like her, but she has like a halter with the rope rein, so it's actually a bridle. It's kind of cool. It's like bitless. Then we have a little area where people type their horse so they can just clip them on here. And then we have just some random treats, a random bird, and a little miniature stall made by Bar SES Emporium on Etsy. Here we have some cross-country jumps here. I have this one. I really love this. It's like a brush, and same with this one here. And then in the arena, we have this giant sand arena I made with my parents. Here we have Kaya. She's riding Luna, the retired Frisian mare. They're just ready to go over this jump. These jump standards and these white poles are made by Mares and Mini as well, but this jump here with this pole is made by Blue Metal Tack Shop, and then the pink poles are painted by me. We have some other little log jumps around and a cool little course. I honestly really love this course I made. Here we have Brooke riding Angel. Mila was on her mare, and she has a bareback set. This is just one of the bareback sets I've made, and I absolutely adore it. It's super cute. If we come up here, we have Brian. He's just instructing Kaya over the jump, and over here we have Kelly, and she's just talking to Grace and Megan. So Megan owns those two horses that you guys saw in there. Here's Megan. This mounting block is also made by Mares and Minnie. Here we have Grace, and she's on Storm, my Tennessee Walker gelding. Cute little saddle pad. My sister actually made that saddle pad. I think it's really cute. And then we have Megan on Domino, the retired Appaloosa gelding. And yeah, they're really cute. She has little boots and stuff on. I really like this. So yeah, they're just chatting about their lesson that's next. That's it for the top of the barn. Let's go to the bottom. We are at the bottom of my barn, so let's go through it. First, we're going to start with my tack room, which is kind of an interesting thing. So the table is like this. So this is just the utilized space I have because there is a bar right here of what I can use. Now, there isn't a wall here, so it is a little awkward, but I think it just looks nice and open. And yeah, let's get in my tack room, which I've spent so much time on, but I absolutely love it. At the entrance, there's some 2 trees. We have a ton of stuff here. We have a calendar, a 3rd place prize, just a bunch of stuff. We have a cat eating some food. We have Abigail, and she's getting a bucket to make some feed. There's just so much stuff. It's super hard to go through. We have some halters and fly mask. There's here's a feed chart, our feed chart for all the horses. And in here we have the main grains. I love this, and it is inspired by Daisy Stalls, so all ideas to her. I'm not trying to, yeah, so that's that. And there's a little scoop and a little thing outside you can mix it in. We have some horse posters. This is the main stuff with our feeding buckets and more supplements here, as you can see. And we have Julio Von Svit trying to eat some carrots. He's a bad boy. We have some horse trophies, some plants, some more pictures, more supplements, some grooming stuff for communal use. We have some cleaning supplies and some first aid kits. We have our pole storage, which a lot of them are being used right now. We have our dog food, and then we have Megan, I believe, and she is getting one of the vet first aid kits. We do have a cat back there. It's super hard to see. She's sleeping in a little bed. We have some saddles and bridles and another horse picture, and there's a little step block there. We have more dog food right there. We have more saddles and bridles. We have a ton more supplements here and a ton more feed. Grooming box, another scoop, a crop, and then we just have these random little, I don't know, just to store my lead ropes so they don't make a huge mess. I know it's not very realistic, but it's just easier for me. Outside of the tack room, we have one of our little paddocks. We have Axel, our veterinarian. He is just checking up on Bridget because she is lame in one of her foot, so she's just getting a checkup. There is some apples, a lead rope, a stump, and just a bunch of random stuff. Here we have our geldings in Maresfield. It kind of goes in and out of who's. There's a water trough back there. But here we have, he actually doesn't have a name. So please comment some name suggestions. He's the retired Appaloosa stallion. He does need a name. I just realized that. He needs a name. Then we have Spirit, the retired Lusitano stallion. I found him at the thrift store for like $4, so he's super beat up. He came that way, but I had to get him, and he's super cute, and I absolutely love him. We have some hay with some apples, and then we have this random girl. I don't even know her name, if she even has a name. She's leading out April, my Hanoverian mare, and there's some halters for those horses. Here we have Sky, and she's getting Zeus's bridle, getting ready to put it on because they're going to go for a little ride. I honestly think Zeus is the only 2021 model I actually liked, probably just because I like the mold, but yeah, he's just chilling, he's being a good boy. We have a bunch of apples and carrots and a random little cat. I don't know why he's there. There's a lot of cats around this barn. I don't know why. The barn I go, there's tons of cats everywhere. Barn cats, and they're just randomly places. So if you see a cat, I don't see it, probably the good thing. I don't know. We have another little pasture, and then we have Marmalade, one of our Appaloosa mares. She's just eating while Rachel is mucking out her paddock because she makes a mess. Back here we have two stalls. Here we have Sophie, and she's just tacking up Royal. He's the retired Hanoverian stallion. I really like him. He's cool. He has a ribbon and his actual bridle. There's a grooming box and this saddle pad, which is made by Sugar Rose Studios. I love it, but I decided to use mine in the video. Here we have some ponies. You can't really see them. Here we have Pumpkin, Cream, and Pixie. Pixie's the retired Falabella, and these are retired mini Shetlands, and they're just chilling in there. Here we have Toby, our donkey fool. I've had this guy for like literally so long, and my brother's named him, and he's just really weird. And then we have Bear, one of our miniature Shetlands, and he just likes to wander around. Here we have another pasture. We have Destiny, and then we have Sally just getting on her halter. She's super sweet. I love this mare. I've wanted her for forever. And then back there we have our foal, who doesn't have a name. Please comment name suggestions. I need a name for her. They're wearing these blankets, and they're just in their little paddock. After them, there's just a bunch of tack boxes and a tack stand. Over here, we're going to go with our non-horse animals. We have some more feed storage and just some other stuff here. We have our Shetland dog, like puppy. I don't even think he has a name. Here we have this random person giving them their food. We have Penelope, Baby, and Thug, the pigs in their little stall. Here we have Tiny and Teeny and Tiny, and they're chilling, and they share this little pen. They're a little crazy, but they're super duper goofy. Back behind them, we have the bunny hutch. I honestly don't even think you can see them all because they're literally all huddled in there because it's freezing out. Here we have our chickens. There's a little chick and then our little hen up there, and the rest are in there. We're not going to bother with them, and I don't know why they're up there. We have our little calf pen. This is one of the things I love. I made it, and it took forever, but it's so cute. Here we have Bean. This one's name's Bean. And this one back there, he needs a name. Please comment some names, you guys. And they just have some trees and some random storage back there. Here we have this barn, which I can't forget about because I always seem to forget, and it is a barn that took me forever to make. It is homemade by me. It is homemade, made by me, so let's go over it. Here we have Sarah riding Pineapple, my Mustang mare. Over here, we have Cayenne, and he's wearing a blanket, and he's just chilling in his stall. We have Tina, who just gave him his grain, and he's coming up because he loves his food. So these stalls have a chain, and then they have sliding doors. So they're really cool. Here we have Vegas, my Mustang mare, who you guys all know and love from Saddleback Stables, the series. She's just in her stall. She has her water bucket and her hay. And yes, this stall also has a water bucket. I can't forget about it. And her door is shut. There's also hooks outside each stall. This one just has a fly mask. Over here on these two hooks, we have our cross ties, but there is some hay and just a random halter. Here we have Mia, and she's just tacking up Sparkle. I think that's her name. And she is my Icelandic mare, and she's really cute. Yeah, and the flooring here is darker, and it also is darker in the stalls, if you can't tell. So that's it for this barn, and the end of the barn tour, actually. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye, guys!